The VW T2, more precisely VW Type 2 T2, is the second generation of the VW Bulli produced from 1967 onwards following the predecessor model VW Type 2 T1 introduced in 1950. The model series officially called VW Transporter is called Type 2 within the company, while the VW Beetle is called Type 1 internally. A total of around 2.5 million Type 2 T2 were produced between 1967 and 1979. Compared to the previous model, the front with a curved, continuous windscreen and integrated ventilation grille without the bib of the predecessor is one of the visible innovations. The air for cooling the engine is sucked in through side openings at window height at the rear corners of the car. The window area has been doubled. The body is 20 centimeters longer with the same wheelbase and the same width. Like the T1, the T2 has an air-cooled 4-cylinder Autoboxer engine, whose displacement has been increased to 1.584 liters. The enlarged engine produces 47 horsepower. The split crankcase is made of light metal, the cylinders are made of gray cast iron and the pistons are made of light metal with a steel insert. Each cylinder has one intake and one exhaust valve. From August 1970, the engine output increased to 50 horsepower compared to the earlier engines. An oil cooler provided thermal relief and greater stability. In addition, adjustments to the bodywork were necessary, which were evident, among other things, in a more angular rear section and a wider engine compartment lid. This revision was necessary because from mid-1971 the flat engine with two carburetor systems from the VW range could be ordered, which produced 66 horsepower from a 1.7-liter displacement. This engine was later enlarged to 1.8 liters with 68 horsepower and finally to 2 liters with 70 horsepower. The top speed rose from 68 miles per hour to up to 81 miles per hour. The fuel consumption of the flat engines was around 14 liters per 100 kilometers. In the interior, the van has a continuous dashboard made of sheet metal with a plastic panel and an instrument panel with a speedometer, fuel gauge and clock, which could be ordered as an optional extra. Additional air outlet openings, a radio and speaker recess and a glove compartment are integrated into the dashboard. The side sliding door, which was now fitted as standard, made it easier to access the spacious interior of the vehicle. The T2 was not just a transporter, but a multifunctional symbol of its generation. Available as a panel van, minibus, camper van and more, it served a variety of industrial and private requirements. Especially in combination with the iconic Westphalia camper conversions, the T2 became a poster child for mobility and the spirit of adventure.